Now here are three more structures for us to name according to IUPAC nomenclature. Three more examples of carboxylic acid being given to us, which we need to write the name as per IUPAC rules. Okay. Now look at the structure number 3, which is a continuation of the previous structure. Now we are going to discuss structure number 3. What is that we are seeing? To the benzene ring, in the side chain there is COOH and one more side chain is having CH3. So this carbon atom will be the first carbon, because wherever COOH is attached to the benzene ring, that will be counted as a first carbon. So therefore this will be the first carbon, because COOH or the carboxylic acid should be given the top priority, and this will be the second carbon, third, fourth, fifth, sixth. So therefore what's the name going to be? Second carbon, we see a methyl group. So 2-methyl. Once we write this is taken care. And then what else? It is benzene ring with a COOH. So we can call it as 2-methyl benzoic acid. What is the formula of benzoic acid? C6H5COOH. In that, one more H is also being substituted by a methyl group. That's the only change. What will be the perfect name for benzoic acid? Because benzoic acid, as I told you previously, it's a sanctioned name. Its IUPAC nomenclature would be benzene carboxylic acid, or you can also call this structure by the name as 2-methyl benzene carboxylic acid. Benzene carboxylic acid. So that would be the name of structure number 3. So let us try naming the structure number 4. Observe the structure deeply. Observe it properly. This is not a benzene ring. It is a cycloalkane. How many carbon atoms do we see? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So there are 5 carbon atoms, and it is a cyclic ring, and they are all saturated carbon. So what is the name going to be? Cyclopentane. And in the cyclopentane, what do we see? First carbon atom, there is carboxylic acid. Second carbon atom, there is a side chain which is a methyl group. Third carbon, fourth carbon, fifth carbon. So what is the name going to be? First let us write this 2-ethyl. So we have done the name of this. Then what it is? 2-ethyl. Then it is a cyclopentane. 2-ethyl cyclopentane carboxylic acid. You can also write this as 2-ethyl cyclopentane 1-carboxylic acid, or simply as carboxylic acid, because if you write the locant 1, or even if you do not mention this locant 1, it is not going to cause any harm. So the perfect IUPAC name of the structure number 4 is 2-ethyl cyclopentane carboxylic acid. Now look at the structure number 6. What is the things that we observe? We observe there is a benzene ring, and in the side chain in 3 places we observe the attachment of NO2 functional group. What is the name of NO2? Nitro group. And what else do we see? We see the presence of carboxylic acid also attached to the benzene ring. So obviously when we give the locant, this will be our first carbon atom, second carbon, third carbon, fourth carbon, fifth carbon and sixth carbon. Now you might have the doubt, why did I come like this for numbering the carbon atom? Why I didn't go in this way? Now you just look at this. We need to here also see for lowest sum rule. The lowest possible number that can be given to all the carbon atoms carrying this particular side chain. If I go like this will be the second, third, fourth, fifth and sixth. So 2, 3, 4 carbon atom and then 6th carbon atom. Either way we could have done. So therefore let me just do the nomenclature. We see the alike group nitro present in 3 places and 3 in number. So therefore 2, 4, 6 trinitro. Trinitro, that means we have labeled all of them. Then it is benzene ring attached to COOH. So therefore trinitro benzoic acid. When you say the prefix as tri, you definitely need to mention the presence of 3 locants. Tri means 3, so you should definitely mention the 3 locants without fail. So what would be the name of this compound? 2, 4, 6 trinitrobenzoic acid, or else you can also call this as 2, 4, 6 trinitrobenzene carboxylic acid. Benzene carboxylic acid. Since I am not having space enough, I am writing it in the next line. When you are doing the nomenclature, please see to it that you will do it in the same line. So the name of this compound can be either written as 2, 4, 6 trinitrobenzoic acid, or else as 2, 4, 6 trinitrobenzene carboxylic acid. So with this we have discussed few important structures, nomenclature, after we learned the phenomenon of IUPAC nomenclature. You also try to name the different types of carboxylic acid by applying all the rules of IUPAC nomenclature, which will make the concept much easier for you. Thank you.